And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Toronto FC versus Inter Miami CF MLS match week 4 in the 2023 season. Toronto FC at home again, looking for their first win against a Gregory-less Inter Miami, which may help, and a Campana-less Inter Miami. That didn't sound so right. But yeah, Toronto has a pretty strong 11 in consideration. I mean, they played well against Atlanta, same 11. So we'll see. HJU says, I got a draw today. Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked. I hope they win. I don't want us to lose. Vamos Toronto, yes. Winfo, Yorana found out Mason Stajuhar was on Orlando City as early as 2018. Yeah, he's been there for a while. I remember him being on their roster that far back. If Orlando City win, you're happy, and if Charlotte win, you're happy. I mean, that's not a bad situation to be in. Got Isaiah here. How we doing? Just a joke about me being a bit late, I think, but who knows? How we doing, Captain Falcon? Maine. Just getting ready. How we doing, Rory? Toronto's an okay club. Yeah. They're okay club. At best. At best. Yeah, they are. Orlando faithful. Wolff. You like Gio going into a 2-striker formation. Hey, at least Portland looks pretty good going to Atlanta with their 11. So I'll take it. Nice. How we still got HJU. How we doing? For the boys on the field, for the boys on the field, oh, we sing and chant the legend TFC. That didn't sound so good, but we'll go with it. Isaiah says, Vamos Miami. This one's going to be a little bit bantery, ain't it? I'm sure. Played a full 90-minute FIFA match, and Mason saved all the goals for a U23H FIFA squad versus Mexico, Scotland, and Australia. So, USMNT U23s. Don't like how Stefanelli's starting again. Useless at attacking mid, hasn't earned a starting spot when he starts. But you pretty much have to at this point, with Gregory being hurt, until Messi comes in, of course. But for now, this is the curse of MLS. You have to put players who haven't really earned it starting because one of your big players is hurt. That's the curse. Yes, I've been watching the World Baseball Classic. And I'm not watching the USA game tonight, but I heard they're ahead. I watch Japan tomorrow. No, wait, no, USA's tomorrow, Japan's Monday, finals Tuesday. I'll be watching Japan. Maybe I should do the US game tomorrow. I don't know. But we'll see. And here we go. Gregory's a CDM, not an attacking mid. We got CDM depth in Moda and Ulloa. Stefanelli started every match this season. Bryce Duke should start. Well, Bryce Duke is starting in defensive mid.
But you have your Miami on.
Because I'm rooting for Toronto.
I know, but you also have a Miami one.
Because it's Toronto versus Miami. It's not like Miami's playing some random club in the playoffs.
I know. I'm messing with you.
And Pozuelo's not even in Miami anymore. He went to Turkey.
So you got the shirt for nothing?
Well, I still need it in my collection anyway.
Okay.
Japan. I mean, it was worth it anyway. It's a beautiful jersey, and it's in my collection. And he played there. At least when the playoffs come around and Toronto misses it, I have a Miami jersey when they make the playoffs.
That's true.
So I have to wear that pink John Cena shirt.
Tonight, man.
Yeah, honestly. Robert Taylor should be starting over Stefanelli. Yeah, I would agree with that. But they have Bryce Duke playing in defensive mid. Head-to-head, Federico Bernardeschi and Drake Callender. I guess those are the players to watch. Teams are walking out. Japan's winning the World Baseball Classic. At least that's what I want to see. U.S. does sort of suck, though. Oh, Venezuela took the lead. That's why you bring back Marcus Stroman and don't let him play for Puerto Rico. You get what you deserve, USA. Even though Puerto Rico did lose yesterday. It wasn't Stroh's fault, though. It was everybody else's. Federico Bernardeschi scores 2 goals today. I'm going to call it.
They lost. I thought they were winning when you told
It was 5-4 at the end. They had another bases loaded jam, and they couldn't get out of it. They got out of the one Stroh put them in, but then 2 innings later, no outs, bases loaded. Mississippi State woman did great. Yep, they're the first 4 team to win a first round match in the women's March Madness. They might just go to the Final Four, though, because I had them going to the Final Four as well. Then they'll lose to South Carolina, as is tradition. Because, of course. No shame in that, though. I just hate seeing it happen all the time. Teams are walked out. We're waiting for the start. I thought it was South Carolina. Maybe it is Duke, though. I still don't see State beating Duke. Women's game. I just don't see it. But yeah, I'll also admit I had Mississippi State making the Final Four in my men's bracket before the first 4 happened. That was stupid. I don't know if Pitt even won their game, because technically it would have been Pitt now. I mean, State had the best defense in the country. They couldn't shoot threes, though, except for the first 4 game. Yeah, the purple alternate and the pinstriped home. Yeah, the Rockies do have some nice jerseys. Pitt won, okay. So that wasn't upset. I had Purdue champs. I mean, anybody with half a brain would have probably done that. Nobody expected that to happen. Them to lose. Yeah, that City Connect is for Colorado. But since Mississippi State lost on Tuesday, I ain't watching nothing of March Madness except maybe the national championship. And that's a maybe. I mean, Duke even lost to Tennessee. Yeah, I don't care. People have Bama as champs. I mean, Bama's a good team. They're actually pretty good at basketball with Nate Oates and Brandon Miller. They're actually pretty good. They are a 1 seed, I think. They're still a good team, though. No. Vamos, Alabama? No. Rockies uniforms for home are good, but there's no purple visible on the TV. The stripes look black. They do. Saying the pinstripes are purple? Well, that would make sense. Don't remind me. That was the worst. Because that was a goal, And the penalty shouldn't have happened. It should have been 1-0 TFC, not 1-0 Miami. TFC's only won one game against Miami in the past, 2020, 4 years. Going on 4 seasons. The first time they played in Rentschler Field. Ugh. And it's cold down there. I agree with that. They should get rid of gray road jerseys. TFC in goal, Sean Johnson. Back 4, Matt Hedges, Sigurd Rolstead, Richie Larea, and Raul Petretta. Richie should be, I think they probably screwed that up. Michael Bradley, Mark Anthony Kay, Jonathan Osorio, Federico Bernardeschi, Brandon Cervania, and DeAndre Kerr, the starting 11 for TFC. Victor Vasquez on the bench. Io Akinola on the bench. Bob Bradley with 191 career regular season MLS wins, and I guarantee you most of them came during the MLS 1.0 era. Inter Miami in goal, Drake Callender. Back 4, Negri, McVeigh, Kritsov, Neville, Rodolfo Pizarro, Jean Mota, Bryce Duke, Nico Stefanelli, Joseph Martinez, and Quarantine John for Inter Miami. I agree with that. Best youngster in MLS, in my opinion. Jack McGlynn. Phil Neville, 30 wins, 33 and 12. Did get them to the playoffs last year, though. TFC in their home kits, the black and red. Miami in their pink, and Miami to kick off. Can TFC get their first win in 5 against Miami? They need to. And Fetty just said it's effing cold. Because it is. If you read lips, you can tell. And here we go. The pitch looks great at BMO. It's cold as hell. And here we go. Headed for... Oh, no. Not a great header. Not a good way to start. Oso defending. And they just close him down. Perfect. Leafs 1 sends nothing. Nice. They should win. Nice. Go. Cervania pops it forward. Back to Brandon Cervania. What do we got? Cross into the box. Blocked away corner early on. Back and forth. And it's a corner for TFC. Put out by Kritsov on Miami. Brandon Cervania with a great run there. Or Raul Petretta. Man. That 28 looks like a bit like a 23. Mariners got rid of Gray because the players and fans said they didn't want it anymore. Rare Mariners W. Yeah, I agree with that. Cross in. Header. Past the post. There's only certain teams that I think should wear gray away uniforms, and the Cardinals are one of them, but especially with navy blue hats, not red hats. The Blue Jays have a good gray uniform. Most of them, though. I guess Yankees. Ted Uncle is the ref for the Portland-Atlanta game. Oof. Toronto's got Alex Chilowitz. Kritsov is a good center back. I agree. Good move for Miami to make. And Callender with a goal kick. Top 3 in the goalkeeper of the year conversation last year, which I still don't agree with. Again, if I had a vote, I would have voted Aliyaz Ivacic as top 3, but that's just me. Again, and I still think he's top 3. Plays back. Nice. TFC putting their best foot forward so far. Mark Anthony Kay called up for Canada, so he won't play for Toronto next weekend because they'll be playing in Curacao pretty much at the same time. Why are we playing through an international break? They start an hour earlier. They end in the middle of the Toronto game. So I'll be wearing a Canada jersey for the first half of the Canada game. Then I'll put on the new TFC jersey because I should have it by next Saturday. Header on. Petretta! Shot past the post. put out for a, I think that should be a corner. Portland goal, Eric Williamson. Nice. Nice. Montreal finally scored a goal for the first time in 4 games. Golf clap for Montreal. I can't believe it. They finally scored. It was bound to happen at some point. Still winning the wooden spoon. Corner. It is a corner for TFC. Cervania to have Brandon Cervania taking the corner. What? Cross in. Header. Shot past the post. And it's a freaking mass of bodies. And they can't do nothing about it. That's going to be cleared out. Goal kick for Miami. There you go. Yep, cleared out. That'll be a goal kick for Miami in the 4th minute. And Toronto's been playing well. They're getting better and better as time goes on. And Drake Callender slipped as he went to kick the ball. That could cause a breakaway. Okay, we're good. Bryce Duke with throwing. No, that's Harvey Neville. I saw the 8. But Harvey Neville, Phil Neville's son, playing outside back for Miami. And I don't think Romeo Beckham plays for Miami's organization anymore, but he did. David Beckham's son. We got a lot of Nepo babies in Miami, don't we? 5th minute. And that's the only time you'll ever hear me say the word Nepo baby. Because that's the hot thing right now. Or at least to shit on, I don't know. Fifth minute. Watch the highlights of Pele. That man is really good. Still can't stop watching those highlights. Yeah, Pele was a legend. Had a lot of good highlights. And a lot of goals, too. Michael Bradley, 292nd appearance with Toronto. Nearing 300 appearances with the club since 2014. Oh, that's a great cross. Shot saved by Sean Johnson.
Man. It's been pretty good for 5.5, 6 minutes.
Hey, I'll take it. I said they've been playing pretty good. I mean, I'm happy with the performance.
I'm just saying the game, a little action.
I'm saying Toronto's played pretty well, though. Nice play. Ford. Can DeAndre get on it? Yes, DeAndre Kerr onside. DeAndre cross blocked away. I'm happy DeAndre got another start. And he'll probably get another start next week. Oh, nice. Almost pressed it that away. Oso running at Calendar. Oso, could he cause a mistake? No. TFC is looking really good, actually. I'm talking a little bit too soon, but they're looking pretty good. I'm happy. You know, this season they've... You know, I don't know if you agree, but I think Toronto has definitely improved as the season's gone on so far from game 1 and on. I think they've...
Yep.
And you've seen everything just as I have. I'd say they've improved. That's all you can do.
Yep.
I'm not surprised Portland got robbed by Ted Uncle. Jeez. Wonder when we're going to get him. It's not going to be fun. Cross it and blocked away. Throw in for Miami. Eighth minute in. 8 minute 0-0. Settle was settle. That's because it's Miami. We will. Jean Mota to take the corner. And he kicked over the cone. Arse. Cross in. Punched away. That'll be a goal kick for Sean Johnson. Number 2 in the top 3 goalkeeper of the year conversation last year, by the way. We have 2 of the top 3 goalkeepers of last year playing each other tonight, which is pretty cool if you think about it. The fact that Toronto was the second best goalkeeper in the league from goalkeeper of the year last year is crazy in itself.
It's not really, I mean, it can't help because I guess if they, yeah. Well, he's keeping down scores low, but Toronto didn't score a lot.
They've scored 4 goals this season.
No, I'm just saying overall.
Yeah, true.
If you don't.
But he did steal us 2 points, because if it was Bono or Westberg or Romero instead of him, we wouldn't have won that Atlanta or Columbus game. So, like last year, those 2 would have been losses.
Yeah.
Straight up, or 2021 for that matter. I think the Rays got rid of their gray jerseys as well, which their jerseys are boring anyway. So, I mean, I think in the end, that's out for. Oh, nice. Kept it in. Great. I thought I was about to go out for a Miami throw. Luckily, no. Bernardeschi dropping past defensive midfield. That's not good. Rolsted's on an island all alone. Luckily, that didn't go wrong. Go run on that. Come on, Cervania. Go run onto that. Come on. And it's on Miami. Sometimes when I'm watching TFC and I do these, I feel like I'm going to pull a Harry Doyle. If you've watched Major League. Honestly, Bob Uecker's just like that in real life anyway, to tell you the truth. Like, he wasn't really playing a character. 64% possession to 36. Nice. And that's got to be a free kick for TFC. There you go. Because you remember how in Major League, Uecker was crapping on the team whenever they were bad? And
yeah.
Basically his mood was depending on if they were good or bad.
Yeah.
Rolsted plays back. Johnson. Why are we... Here's the thing that gets me. Why are we putting our center backs on an island? That's the one thing I don't like seeing. Like, the fullbacks are bombing forward. The center backs are on an island. Bradley's back there, too. I don't like it. That's one thing I don't like. Like, yeah, bomb forward when you're ahead and able to go forward. Oso at the corner. Forces him wide. Oso. Osorio. Cross. And loses the ball. Try to keep it through 3 defenders and could not. But that's a throw in for Toronto in the 12th minute. Or near 11:30. Mark Anthony Kaye. Plays to Petretta. Petretta. Short cross to Oso. Rolls it forward. Cross into the box. Bradley. That was not the place to put it. Cervania chips it over. Header. Mark Anthony Kaye rides a calendar. You know, Mark Anthony Kaye has played pretty well over the past 2 games. I just jinxed him, didn't he? Didn't I? Probably. I mean, that wasn't... Yeah, when he screws up, yep.
Yeah, from now on, his whole career.
Well, I wouldn't say. "12th minute. That's out for a TFC throw, yes. And why, pray tell, why is Bernardeschi playing that deep? Please, explain to me why. Pull him forward, come on. "13th minute. Throw in, and that was way over. But it gets back to TFC. Oh, nice, nice. Foul against, free kick for Miami. Yeah, 13th minute. I'm not too mad about that. I'm starting to like the keeper kits this year. MLS ones, I should say. / what they wore in the World Cup, because they're the same type as what was worn in the World Cup. There's a header on. Nice clearance by Rosted. Oh, shot saved by Sean Johnson. Stefanelli, I think, shot that.
Man, why wouldn't he? Oh, man. Right place, right time.
Alex Bono wouldn't have made that save.
No, he would not.
I don't know if Westberg would have.
Probably not.
And I like Westberg. Nice. Oh, Cervania. Cervania plays it back. Bernadeschi, and he's right in front of two players. He should have taken a shot about 2 seconds earlier. They're doing it again. They're taking 3 or 4 touches. DeAndre Kerr starting. Thoughts? I'm happy. I'm happy with it because he scored a goal last week. DeAndre Kerr is a great striker. He's got great talent. I honestly think he might just be better than Diamande and Akinola at this point. I'm good with it. And he'll start next week, too, because Io.
That shouldn't be nothing.
That's a yellow card.
He didn't do
foul.
that.
Personally, and DeAndre Kerr, of course, will start next week.
He's...
Bacala Jr. yellow. I need to see the replay. I mean, I don't. No, I think it's a little bit too harsh.
I see now that
the ball hopped a little bit forward, so that probably is the perception.
It was closer.
Yeah, it's a lot closer. Yeah. Connor says, "What's up, Ryan and Mr. Anderson? How we feeling?" I'm feeling good.
Good. How you doing?
0-0, 15th minute. Play for Jesus. Why? The midfield is just compact. Almost a red card. I don't think it was almost a red. I think a yellow is fair. I think a yellow is fair. Then again, MLS, they could easily went to VAR and bullshit some. I mean, I've seen it before. Neville.
You jinxed it, man.
That's a oh. That's a throw-in.
Yeah.
At least no card on K. Oh, what a nice Rusted. And they gave it away. And of course, they can't string together 2 passes. Cross.
Oh.
Luckily, nice angle. Richie will clear it. Just watch Kansas lose to Arkansas, fully focused on the crew now. I picked Kansas to win the whole damn thing. Son of a... Well, there's my bracket if it wasn't already busted.
It was busted.
Hey, if you have the winner at least.
You don't get nothing for that.
Yeah, fair enough.
So who cares?
I don't even watch March Madness if State's not in it, so who cares?
Well, then you don't watch it much.
I don't watch. I have football to watch. I have other sports.
They're not usually in it much.
I'm talking about college basketball in general. I don't watch anybody but Mississippi State and maybe Duke. And Duke's out anyway, so there you go. The past couple of years, I watched the NIT a lot more than I did March Madness. And hey, at least I got to watch the first 4 this year. And then State choked at the last second after getting back out of the hole. Because I had an open 3 and they couldn't hit it. Ryan never picked Kansas for shit. They always choke. They won last year, but it's going to be another 50. I had Alabama in the final, too. I just didn't want to pick Bama, but I guess it's going to be Bama, nice. Isn't it? Oh! That's out for a throw for TFC. No Cucho today with knee tightness and soreness, precautionary thing. Yeah. I think the crew could still handle. Crew could still handle. But, yeah, I mean, Kansas almost beat Arkansas in the Liberty Bowl, though. I didn't pick them to win. No, they or did they win? I thought Arkansas won at the last second, like in overtime. I forgot. A crazy game, though. Ryan had Mississippi State bias on that one. What, not wanting Alabama to win the national championship? I've seen enough football national championships for Bama. I don't want to see them win a basketball one, okay? Why is Alabama an everything school?
I don't know.
I hate Alabama. I hate Crimson Red. That's not good news, having a heart attack in your dream, I guess. Watch out for the next couple of days. We all are. My friend, look up Aubrey DeGray. Alabama's been good at hoops since Colin Sexton played there, since 2018. Yeah, they have been. But they've just gotten really good since. But hey, at least you don't see Nate Oates saying he's better than Nick Saban like frickin' Mark Stoops does John Calipari. So it was pretty funny to see Kentucky just bottom out the way they did in football. Besides, especially when Kentucky, especially when Kentucky beats State in Lexington, because we haven't won there since Dak was a sophomore. I don't know why we lose there, but beat them every time in Starkville. At this point, I'm never going to watch State play another game in Lexington, because I know we're going to lose, and that's the first time they win in forever. Yeah, I remember when Pozuelo came back and beat Toronto in Toronto last year, late on. K. And he just pushes it to the side in the 20th minute. Cross in. Oh. Ugh. And, well, there you go. Damn it. And here comes Miami just running down the pitch. Clear it. Clear it. Clear it. Joseph Martinez is at midfield pretty much. NYCFC 1-0 over DC United. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, Nick Saban's a good coach. Of course he is. I hate to admit it, but he's the best college football coach of all time.
Man, they played like TFC. They kicked it all the way back.
I mean, hey, if it makes him make a mistake. And Drake Callender's just standing there. We have more possession. Nice. Cervania got in a bit too deep there. That's what gave the ball away there. I mean, it's 1 versus 2. I mean, fair enough, but speaking of Nick Saban, it doesn't matter because Mississippi State has Alabama in Starkville this season. And at the very worst, they're only going to lose by 7, Mississippi State. But I feel like they're going to win. Win it for Mike Leach.
It don't matter how much they lose by.
They'd still be 11-1 this whole season.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't matter.
They'd still win the division.
If they win or if they lose, get beat terrible, it don't matter. They lost. They need to win. It doesn't matter how much you lose by.
Bro, where can I watch the game? TSN Nada. This week, this is free on regular Apple TV. TFC is the free game of the week. So if you have an Apple TV account, you don't need the Plus. You could just watch it for free. I don't know what other third-party site you could watch it on because I ain't found one. I need to go on a Cervania Cross. That's out for a corner, it looks like. Yeah. So, at least this week's free game of the week. And then TFC, I think, either plays next week or the week after on TSN. So, I think for the first time in a month, I think it is the San Jose game. Moving to North Carolina in the summer, says Connor. That sounds pretty nice, and hopefully you do make that home game before you go for Columbus. Header. Oh, Calendar with a good save. I score, but you need VPN. I guess that's what Winvo has. Leafs, Raptors, and TFC all playing. Yep. As far as I know, the Leafs are winning. TFC's drawing, and I don't know about the Raptors right now. Kansas gone from the tournament. Glad to have them winning the whole thing. Then again, I had Mississippi State going to the Final Four and losing to Houston. So, what do I know?
Yeah, you knew that was wrong to begin with.
Well, they had the best defense in the country.
You lost before it even got started. Never would have had them in there.
They have the best defense in the country.
Okay.
They can't shoot threes, but Chris Jans and their defense. Next year, though, State will be in the Final Four. Both the women and the men.
I hope so.
And Mississippi State football is going to be in the national championship.
Okay. I'm sure they win the baseball.
I don't know if they're going to Omaha. They're a little bit questionable.
The tennis team and the swim team, all of them. Every sport at State's going to win a national championship.
I'd love that.
In the same year.
I'd love that. How's Inter Miami playing? TFC is the better team right now. I know, crazy, right? Miami, they've had some possession, but they're getting out possessed. Sean Johnson made a good couple of saves. 25th minute. Brother, keep dreaming. I just want one for every sport. That's all I want for State. I just want one national championship for every sport. I'll be happy, or at least the big ones. Like I don't want, if football could get one in my life, casino hands, I'm good. The only one I want more than one for is baseball, because they made baseball worth a damn in college baseball. That's their sport. So, of course, State should win more baseball national titles, but throw in for TFC. But everything else, basketball, football, women's basketball, volleyball.
Lawn darts.
They don't do that. Women's soccer.
Swimming.
Plays through. Oh, Mark!
Oh.
Mark slipped like he was Steven Gerrard. No. Luckily, come on. Mark Anthony K slipped. He slipped on his ass. Prizo wouldn't have slipped. I agree.
There's been several slips.
But that was egregious. Come on, says Reese. Yeah. TFC's playing well, though. I'm happy with the performance so far. Charlotte goal, don't know how to feel. You said you'd be happy either way, Winvo, so... Next week, double live stream on March 25th, Canada versus Curacao, then Toronto versus San Jose on the same stream, and then double RSR. We'll make it work. I haven't done it like that before. We'll see, though. Should be interesting, though. We do have Italy versus England before that, though, on the 23rd. Should be great. Nothing on Sunday, though, because I don't want to watch Pachuca after they embarrass themselves. They're on timeout to Legia. How do you lose to Motagua? Had them winning the whole CCL. Guess what? My champions are gone. I've had a bad week with brackets, haven't I? Mississippi State, gone. Not even in the Final Four. Not even in the first round. Kentucky, gone. Or not Kentucky, Kansas. Well, technically, that's what the first four is.
I know. At least they made one thing.
And the women got past their first four. They're in the freaking round of 32 now.
Well, I didn't say nothing about that.
I'm just saying, hey, there's at least that. Enzo Capetti for Charlotte Gold. Ah, good. Yeah, I would hope so. Three fouls to two. Toronto has given more fouls. Miami playing forward, but really just sideways. If it makes you better, Princeton's up 20 on Missouri. Lovely. I hope Mizzou gets rammed.
Yeah.
Playing forward. Bernadeschi. Columbia, Missouri is a beautiful city. Mizzou, on the other hand, can screw off. We're not too after dark yet. Sorry, but F Mizzou. We hate Mizzou in this house. Mizzou does not deserve to be in the SEC. Mizzou is a Yankee. Mizzou is a Yankee school. Okay, now it's more of a Big 12 school, but fair enough. Osorio. Hey, they could lose to whoever's not Mizzou. Shot! Larea! What a save! There's a save from Calendar. Header off Cervania. Hey, Larea, they need to keep him. If they don't, we're screwed. I like Guti. I like Kobe Franklin. I still rather have Larea. Messi could carry Pele's soccer boots to the game for him. Pele retired from international soccer with 3 World Cups, 430. This is true. We need a midfielder. Yeah, we've known that for about 5 weeks now. And TFC is playing better. They have 60-30 on possession split. Or, yeah, 65-35. They're playing pretty well. They just had a great chance there. Miami hasn't really had anything so far. Sean Johnson's made a lot of saves. Yeah, I'm feeling good about the performance. Mizzou is a flatland Midwest school. At least Oklahoma and Texas have some sort of Southern to them. Exactly! And Texas A&M, too, even though Texas A&M's a cult. I hate Texas A&M for different reasons. And it was a little bit later when I realized they were a cult. But Oklahoma and Texas is just fine in the SEC. But Mizzou, they're flatlander Yankees. We should be in the Big 10 or Big 12. Pele never got one penalty shot in the World Cup. Apple TV. Free game of the week, though, so you should be fine. Oso, take the damn shot, buddy. And that's past the post. Goal kick. Jesus wept Osorio. He could have easily had a goal, and he just waits 5 seconds. Why do we do this all the time? Like, Oso, you had an open shot, and you just wait 5 seconds till you're pretty much screwed. You had one right there. That pisses me off.
Nobody came up to help, though.
But also had a clean shot.
Why wasn't they up there helping? Why wouldn't they attack that?
They should have. I have no idea why they didn't.
You keep one back and everybody else goes in.
Honestly. Losorio moment. Yeah. Sometimes Oso, I love him. He's a great player. Sometimes he has moments that, especially recently, that just don't make me want to say why.
It's his name. He's so.
That's out for a
Yes.
goal kick.
Oh.
Yeah, I get it. Sometimes it's Osorio, and sometimes it's so. Oh, so. Sometimes. I don't think he should be dropped like some people say, but sometimes I can understand why people say that. I think altogether, though. Yeah, I saw the free kick. That was nuts. Cristiano Ronaldo for Al Nassr. Great free kick in between the wall. Pretty good. It's this week. It's Apple TV free game of the week. So if you just have an Apple TV account, you'll be able to watch this game. You don't need the season pass. You don't need Plus. But that's just this week. And next week they should be on TSN, I think. So I told you TFC gave up winning for Lent. That's a bad thing to give up. How about you give up? Stop allowing goals. They kind of did that too. They actually have a pretty good defense. Last year, that would have been a perfect joke. Did you see that TFC is linked to Sergio Busquets? Yep. I'd gladly see that happen. I mean, is he a similar midfielder to Bradley? Yes, but you could play Bradley more forward. He does do well linking up. You have Busquets playing that single pivot. Yeah, I'm good with it. I would love that. I'd love to see that. Even though I'm a Madrid fan, I do.
How much longer can Bradley play?
As long as his father's there.
No, age-wise.
Maybe another year after this.
Maybe that's why they were getting somebody.
Well, I mean, Busquets is pretty old too.
Oh.
Like, he's been in Barcelona most of his career. He's like late 20s, early 30s. But Bradley's like, what, 35? So, okay, yeah, fair enough.
I mean, yeah, we're not talking about old in age. We're talking about old for the sport.
For
the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Busquets got a good couple of years, though, instead. How about giving the two Bacalas a Markey instead? Don't call Mark Anthony Kaye Markey because he's not Delgado. But I would gladly trade both Bradleys and Mark Anthony Kaye for Marky Delgado and Greg Vanney. Gladly. Any day of the week and twice on Sunday.
Vanney?
He's better than Bradley.
Yeah.
Like, I miss Vanney. The past 3 years, hell. Hey, maybe LA's going to scapegoat him. We get rid of Bradley and bring back Vanney. Worth a shot.
I just know all the noise you talked about him. So
I was wrong. I just wanted Maurizio Sarri. That's all I wanted. I mean, it was getting a bit stale, but even then.
It was because I understood all the trash you were talking
But
about.
I just wanted Maurizio Sarri. I didn't think they'd go get Armis or Bradley. Then again, I don't know if Sarri would have worked out either. I mean, Vanney was getting stale, but if he did come back, he would technically have his wingers, Bernardeschi and Insigne. He'd finally have those type of guys. So, ironically enough.
I liked him because he was sort of cool. He's just cool.
He won us all of our trophies, except one.
I'm just saying his personality.
Yeah, or most of them. Or the big ones, I should say. The Can Champs, there have been other managers. I mean, Mo Johnston didn't win. Cummins, Preki. I think Aaron Venter did. Vanney won most of them, even there. Who wins Chivas versus America? Would Vanney come back now that Ali Curtis is gone? I think he would give it a shot. I think Ali was his problem. I think Ali was the one who wanted him gone. So, yeah. I think he would consider coming back to Toronto if there was an opening and he got scapegoated by LA and if things fell right, I think he would. Charlotte 2-0. Damn. Y'all saved your defense for the CCL and it didn't even pay off. Bernardeschi. TFC should get a coach from Dinamo Zagreb or Sporting Lisbon. They know soccer. Fair enough, but if we're going to stick to the North American, either Tuca Ferretti or bring back Vanney. Tigres or Monterrey? Tigres. Vargas for Charlotte. 38th minute. TFC gets Vandy. They would get Fraser as an assistant if he's fired too. I would hope so. Huh. Interesting. I have no idea. Come on, TFC. I have no idea. That's not my expertise. So that sucks. Huh. Interesting. Maybe it's not free game in Canada, which would be absolutely stupid.
Is this the jersey you bought?
Yeah. I wonder if another team would want Robin Fraser. I mean, if I was another team, I personally would, but Colorado's kind of screwing him over. Like, he's doing as good as he can, but they're kind of screwing him over. I mean, Stan Kroenke's a cheap ass. I mean, who are we kidding? Anytime I get a chance to shit on Stan Kroenke, I'll do it. Princeton 73, Mizzou 68. You love to see it.
60 what?
73 to 68, Princeton over Mizzou.
Oh, it's over?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mizzou's gone. Do you think TFC is going to make a signing soon? It doesn't seem like it. At least anybody new. Maybe Richie getting his full contract and staying with a club. But anything other than that until the summer? No, I don't think we're going to make a signing soon. I think we're done. Vanny had a very good team with TFC. It's not like you won the cup with an average squad. Oso is
pushing somebody. He pushed him now. I don't know his.
That was Stefanelli, I think.
Number 8.
That was Bryce Duke, and Stefanelli was part of it.
Yeah, but he pushed. He actually.
But the ref didn't see it. Luckily, Oso didn't retaliate. But
fell down.
Well, yeah, but that seems a little bit. I think Oso did it the right way, just like talk shit and not retaliate. I think he did it the right way. No, that was Stefanelli.
And see, he didn't. Okay, we're good. Hey, we're okay now. I get that. It didn't show the other.
Yeah. Robin is screwing up tactically as well, so I can understand why we get fired. That's going to be a goal kick for TFC, yes. But the team's swamp ass on the other side of the coin. Defense is okay. You just can't create chances. That's the problem. Like, it's great if you have a good defense. If you can't create chances, you're pretty much screwed anyway. It's not about the defense. Well, I think Pulisic wants Greg Berhalter to stay the USMNT coach. I think he likes the way Berhalter was building the team and the system that he had, and I think he identifies with it. I think that's why he wants him to stay. I give up. I'm happy, but my heart isn't happy. I mean, if I'm being honest, I felt the same way during Italy-Japan. I'm like, okay, Japan won, but I really wanted Italy to pull the upset, even though I sort of expected them to get their ass kicked. Oh, so nice! Go, Fede! Federico Bernardeschi, saved by Calendar! Damn it. Chance creation from the midfield on Bassett being swamp pass and Robin's system of only using the wings and crosses. Oh, so he wants to do the same thing Vandy did. USA needs a new coach. I think that's Dr. Negative. Risk for dreams, but he still has the Cody Rhodes profile picture. Yeah, I agree.
She would have bounced it over him.
Damn, Calendar with a big save though. I gotta tip my hat to that. That was a good save by Drake Calendar. I mean, I guess he was third for a reason. I think I might have just seen the light. 6 shots per match, fewest in MLS, but they've had 6 in the first half tonight. Good. You know, I think I've seen the light of why Drake Calendar was third. Berhalter is worse than Colonel Klein. Does your dad get that?
Oh, Colonel Klink?
Colonel Kling?
Yeah, from Hogan's Heroes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would, yeah.
Is that what he said?
Yeah. Ryan now realizes he was hating on Calendar for no reason. I still think Aliyaz Ivicic is better, but I could see why he beat him out. I still would have voted for Ivicic, but I think I understand now. Oh, Cervania. Come on, Brandon. There we go. There we go, Brandon. Mark Anthony K. All alone, but he gets it past. Petretta. Come on. 44th minute. Let's find something before the half ends. And okay! Nope.
Man.
Calendar.
Lucky he didn't kick at that point.
No, then they would have got, then the call, if it was a goal, it would have got called off for him kicking him in the head or something.
No, I know. He's lucky, though. Look, he went to kick, and then he fell down. That would have been right in the face about.
Colonel Klink, yes. Bloody autocorrect, yep.
Oh, no, yeah, I get it. Great show.
44th minute. I know nothing.
He even Colonel Klein. I'm like, Colonel Klink? So
Yeah.
That's how well I know it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
44th minute.
Colonel Klein.
I was like, I've never heard of that before, but I was like, that feels familiar.
Well, I knew it so good. I knew what he was talking about.
Like the Colonel Klein part. I was like, that feels familiar. Calendar's the kind of goalie to commit a carry job. I mean, Sean Johnson does the same. 0-0 draw. I wouldn't be shocked. 45th minute. Come on. Oso. This is where you, come on, play for it. And DeAndre Kirk. Nope. Oso loses the ball. I mean, TFC's midfield is doing good and he headed it straight to no. 45th minute. And they're going straight to halftime. No stoppage time. 45 minutes. 0-0. 0-0. If Montreal's still winning, they're ahead of TFC in the live standings. Yeah, no, we got to get 3 points. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get it going, and we'll push on for another half. Fair enough. But we'll be keeping on. Let's get this one going. I thought somebody said Montreal scored a goal. Maybe they lied. I'm going to go check. Sit tight. Be back for the second half. We're back. Stats at the half. Here we go. There's the card. Boom. Stats: 7 shots to 4, 4 shots on goal to 3, 52% possession to 48% possession, 263 passes to 243, 81% pass accuracy to 81, 5 fouls to 4, 1 offside to 2, 1 yellow card to 0, 0 red cards to 0, and 3 corners to 1. TFC has been the better team so far, I would think. They've played well in the midfield. They've had better chances slightly than Miami. I think Drake Calendar's played really good defensively in goal. Almada scores a free kick. 2-0 Portland. What? Wouldn't it be 1-1 or was it an own goal? How we doing, Ozan? But with that being said, we got Toronto playing better. Toronto's been the better team so far, I would say, slightly. They need to put away one of those chances. I think they've been a little bit too slow on taking chances, but 2-0 Atlanta. Oh, Portland got robbed. Oh, okay. So they took away that goal. I was like, what? I was like, oh, yeah. Then I added it all together. 2 goals by Atlanta. Can't be mad at all. You're in Atlanta, so there you go. Makes sense. With that being said, Atlanta might just be back. MLS is crazy. With that being said, yeah, TFC, better half. Looking forward to the second. Hopefully TFC keeps his performance going. They've gotten better as time's gone on over the past 4 weeks, and hopefully they keep on pushing it that way. So, another 45 minutes plus stoppage time, but there'll only be stoppage time in the second half. And that's where we are. Am I the only one who got that Whitney Houston song, How Will I Know, stuck in my head because of this RBC ad? No, because that's what they play on it.
Yeah, no.
Because there's been ones I can see without the muting. It's a good, Whitney Houston always has good music. I like R&B, so there you go. It's kind of similar to I Want to Dance with Somebody for some reason. That's like the first thought I had about it. How will I know it's kind of similar?
Yeah.
But Whitney Houston's still talented. Her music is awesome, but she was talented. Because Atlanta plays as good as they want to play. Miles Robinson looks like a better and faster player since injury. That's a good thing. Santi Rodriguez got his first goal and assist, and Talish Magno got strength back in goal against DC, 2-0 NYCFC. Sounds about right. Don't tell me it's not looking good for your team. It's looking good for TFC. It's looking good, honestly. So,
Yeah.
For so far. I knew the song was by, and by the way, I knew How Well I Know it was by Whitney Houston the whole time. I was just like, why would she make a song so similar to another one of her big hits? But fair enough. Then again, artists do that. You think somebody else would do it, but as in like sample, but fair enough. Round always with the dope drip on the watchalongs. Thank you. Thank you. I really, tell you the truth, I really don't like this shirt. I could do without wearing it like every so much, but it's definitely my least favorite TFC jersey. But today I think it worked out because it's like 20 degrees out there and I'm right by the window and this room does get pretty cold. So this does stay a bit warm. In the summer it's a bit unpleasant. It's a bit unpleasant, but right now I wasn't saying. I'm just saying this one gets a bit warm in the summer. But right now, it's pleasant. Because it's doesn't really wick moisture. It's sort of thick. TFCs look good. I will say that. I agree. I know you can't wait till the summer. And me too. It's going to be a great summer. It's going to be a great summer in all facets. All facets. So I can't wait. It's going to be a good one. Football, of course, and all facets as well. Second half about to start. St. Louis is going to start at 7:30, so I'll watch the second half of that. They're about to start, I should say. Hopefully St. Louis beats San Jose. We got the MLS Cup odds. They're showing them again. LAFC still number one, then Philly, then Nashville. Nashville is third in the odds for the MLS Cup. Who would have thought? LA Lakers hat with some nice patches on the side. Is that one of the ones where they have like the championship patches and all that, like New Era does for the baseball teams? It's that line. Kygo remixed a Whitney Houston song, Higher Love. Did you like that remix? I don't listen to Kygo's music, so maybe I'll listen to it later, but I don't know. Like, if I'm listening to R&B, I don't want it to be remixed, because there's some about like 90s and 2000s R&B that just hits differently, like Boys to Men, the Isley Brothers. Are you being serious or are you trying to bait me? Will Kuntz. Okay, maybe you're not trying to bait me. I have no idea who he is, though. I'm not gonna lie, so I can't really tell you. But hopefully it works out. Casey and JoJo, yep, that's another good one. Another good R&B group. It's a New Era hat, but the patches aren't championship patches. It's three Lakers secondary logo, yellow Cali outline with the palm trees, yellow flowers, and with a heart with the word Cali in it. And above it all, West Coast is stitched in. Okay. Probably similar line, though. Oh, okay. Guess it's a good move, too. I still feel it's a bit carny to promote somebody who's so much part of corruption and cronyism, but that's just me. Whitney Houston was a great singer, but her music was kind of lame. I can still listen to Blondie over 40 years later. The music is timeless. I mean, I think Whitney Houston is timeless, but I'd flip that. I'm not a fan of Blondie.
Yeah, I mean, she had some good music, but
Wanted a Dodgers hat, but your dad couldn't find one. Lakers ain't too bad. Second half about to start. And BMO failed. I would hope so, for your sake. I agree. Hi, Ryan. I'm watching the Red Bulls do Red Bull things, making me bored and losing. Yeah, I feel for you. At least for now, TFC ain't doing TFC things. Teams are walking out for the second half and the refs. We're about to get going. 45 more. New Era hats are the only ones that fit on my head, says Isaiah. Well, I just like fitted hats in general. I'm not a fan of snapbacks or adjustables. I mean, 3930s ain't bad either, but thoughts on LAFC sissy fight? Well, I mean, they shouldn't have been kicking at the goalkeeper. Like, kicking at the ball while the goalkeeper was on it. They kind of deserved it.
All right.
I'm not a Seattle fan either, but you kind of deserved it. Or I don't know if it was just kind of. I think they did. 7 7/8. Damn. I'm a 6 7/8 that probably needs to be wearing a 7. I can do both though. But
Yeah, you need a 7.
yeah, 7. I can still wear 6 7/8 though. Currently watching the Texas Derby. Hopefully that's a good game for you. Different for you, snapbacks are all you wear. A Heart of Glass is a good song, fair enough, and that's the only one.
That is a good song, but that took a long time to come up with.
I think he was making a list because he said Atomic, Call Me, Dreamin', Rapture, Tide is High, Pat Benatar's Hit Me With Your Best Shot. See, this is why. That's why I need to wear 7s. They do. Sometimes, sometimes the 6s do a little bit tight.
If you didn't pull it down so far, you could wear it.
Is Dom Dwyer replaced Insigne yet? Dom Dwyer ain't in TFC no more, thank God. Then again, he was good for Atlanta last year. 46 minute. TFC kicks off, going the opposite way, of course, going to the right. To the right, to the right.
I mean, you can find somebody to take all your hats to, and they split the back and put a little bit of stuff there, or where you can't tell, and it make it just big enough where you can still wear them. If you find the right person.
Fair enough. Maybe. Are you a beanie guy in the winter? No. No. I don't wear toques. I don't wear beanies. Unless it's like snowing and I'm out. So, but I don't even wear beanies as a freaking fashion statement. I think that's your point. Plays forward by calendar. I don't South Park it. That's the most bland TFC jersey I've ever seen, says Logan. I like it. I think people are hating on it a bit too much, personally.
Yeah, because you already bought it.
I liked it when I bought it.
I know, I'm joking.
Brother BKL says goal to us. Let me play this through. Some dudes still wear beanies in the heart of summer. Plays forward. Cervania. Mark Anthony K. Chips over the top. Bernardeschi. Federico. Larea cross. Shot. Goal. Goal. Richie Larea. He got it himself.
Make sure.
I'm waiting for them to say who got it. TFC scores 1-0. Richie Larea with a cross in, and he may have just got it from the angle. They say it's Richie. It looks like Oso, though. Richie crosses it into Oso. Goal for TFC. Bernardeschi plays it to Richie Larea onside. Crosses in. Oso taps it in. Yes.
Yeah.
Jonathan Osorio. Beautiful, beautiful. Jonathan Osorio scores. It's 1-0 TFC. Lovely, with a great assist.
Awesome.
Osorio. Oso scores. Let's go. Richie with a great costume. Osorio. 48th minute. 1-0. 1-0. Lovely. Now, hold on. Christoph, what were you doing? Harvey Neville, WTF to you too. You just can't beat Richie Larea. Richie Larea is freaking amazing. They need him. They better not let him go. It's worth it. MLS season pass is 100% worth it. I've watched game after game after game for all 4 match weeks. It's worth it. And the freaking picture quality is just so much better than what ESPN Plus had or anything, or what Fox has. And Richie gets a yellow card for tackling Joseph Martinez. Ay, ay, ay. 49th minute. Oh, come on! I don't think that's a yellow. The Bradley one.
He didn't plan that.
Like, I don't think that's a yellow. I think that's a dive. I think
and they just,
personal. Yep. The Bradley one, I understand. That's a dive. I think Richie got jobbed. Free kick for Miami. Oso's finally doing something. I see. You were the one who wanted him in free agency for LA. Over the bar, that'll be a goal kick. So what are you talking about? You wanted him on LA in free agency. Now you're saying he's finally doing something? Didn't you? That seems a bit weird to me. Cuenca, Ecuador is the home of the Panama hat. DC scored. 2-1 New York over DC. I just want to see Philly come back on Montreal. But we do have 5 points right now, so it doesn't matter. We're still above Montreal. Mind the gap. Advantage. I shouldn't be talking until we hold on. Negri. Cross. Oh! Clear the damn ball! There we go. Talking about this season. Fair enough. Fair enough. He has been a bit invisible so far. We're going to see how much we need Oso next week, though, because he'll be playing for Canada while Toronto's playing San Jose. Oh, boy. Because for some reason, MLS had to play through the international break next weekend. Why? Didn't we stop doing that last year? Wasn't that the idea? But now you don't? Oh, is it because that stupid Leagues Cup that you're doing for a full-on month? Oh, by the way, they don't even take a break during the Gold Cup. Oh, boy. Can't wait to watch TFC during those weeks. Because of the Leagues Cup, of course. Because 4 of our players are going to be at the Gold Cup while we have to play TFC 2 players. I just hope Insigne's back and doesn't get hurt. Jesus. Or maybe we'll make a summer signing. Who knows?
They're trying.
Nice. Good, Sean. Play forward.
Toronto better step
Just like the idea when the game is supposed to start on time. Of course, TFC is going to pull off the gas once they score a goal, just like
they need to go double.
Just like they have the past 2 weeks.
They
did against Atlanta. They did
45. Just keep doing what they were doing.
I mean, Miami's a good team, but once you score a goal, you should go harder to get a second because, I mean, goals don't come easy for this team. But I'd rather be comfortable than worry. Watching Independiente versus Barcelona, Ecuador on Goal TV. That actually sounds pretty awesome. I like. 52nd minute. Maybe Bacala's like Conte. Don't disrespect Antonio Conte. No. Bacala is a crony. Antonio Conte told the freaking board of Tottenham to screw off. Like, the game is supposed to start at 4:30, but it starts at 5. Now, that's Fox Sports games, but even on MLS soccer or MLS season pass, it's like 8 minutes. So it's like 4:38 or like 6:38 instead of 6:30, you know? I hate it. The Red Bulls have officially given you a headache. That don't surprise me. Red Bull doesn't give you wings, it gives you a headache. A pulsating headache. 53rd minute. Remember the skit that Dave Chappelle did, Red Balls? Like, talking about Red Bull with, like, cocaine when he was...
Yeah.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Red Balls.
I think that's wrong, but okay. I was watching a bit of Chappelle show versus the before the UCL draws and Europa League draws a couple on Friday. That was cool. Thought Pizarro was worth $100 million back then. Pizarro was never worth $100 million. He's a good player, but he was never worth $100 million.
Wow.
Nah, he That was no. Rodolfo Pizarro was never worth $100 million. He was a good player. If you had 2 free tickets to watch any European football game, which stadium would you go to and why? Personally, I would love to go to the San Siro, Milan, Italy. Watch one of the Milan teams play a Serie A game. Even though I am a Chelsea fan, I don't think going to Stamford Bridge would be that fun, personally. I think it's pretty boring. Their chants aren't really cutting edge. But the San Siro, though. Honestly, any Italian ground, but the San Siro is hallowed ground, so yeah. Daniel Shallowy scores for SKC 1-0. That doesn't surprise me. 55th minute. Against Dallas. Damn. Is Jimenez on the bench for Dallas? I don't, but if I had 2 free tickets to go to a European football game, I wouldn't go to England. I don't think that's, I'd rather go to Italy or Spain. San Siro, Bernabeu, even Camp Nou, and I don't even like Barca. I think that's probably the better way to go. England just plays forward over the top. Nice. It's like the "We will win" chant for the USA chant. Yeah, that's not a great chant either. 56th minute. Come on. That LAFC match was fun. Good, yeah, good for y'all, but it was still a draw. But yeah, I mean, that was a pretty fun watch. Messi owns Real Madrid. No. Maybe after Cristiano left. 56th minute. Real Madrid. 57th minute. 57th minute. I'm a Leipzig fan, but I would love to go to Signal Iduna Park in Dortmund. I would agree with that. Is this the pitch Canada's going to play on? Yes, but you think BMO doesn't have a bad pitch. It looks pretty good right now. Cleared away. Then some authentic pizza or fettuccine Alfredo afterwards. I mean, Pizarro is an over-dribbler. Whoever said that is right. I agree with that. The Polyuden Split has the best atmosphere in the world. Ask any Englishman, Portuguese, or Italian who's been there. Dinamo Zagreb fans are nothing compared to the Torcida fans in Split. Could be better. At least it wasn't as bad as it was when freaking last year's home opener happened. Cross in. Clear. Oh, crap. Pizarro's right there. Good block. German fans are crazy. Dortmund VAR. I don't think I've seen Munich fans. But, yeah, no. No. Not all of them. I could name a lot of the GOATs of MLS clubs, but not everybody. Houston. San Jose. LA Galaxy, Carlos Ruiz, fight me. I will. It was Landon Donovan. LA Galaxy, GOAT. No, actually, no. Kobe Jones. But it's not Carlos Ruiz. Either way, it's not Carlos Ruiz for the LA Galaxy. '59th minute. Landon Donovan and David Beckham. And Kobe Jones. One of those 3. Like, put some respect on Kobe Jones' name. Come on now. Like, 59th minute. Bradley, play it forward. Come on. There we go. Mark Anthony K. Lorea, 59th minute. Oh, boy. I can't wait to see how TFC freaking works without two of our 4 best players. FC Dallas, Carlos Ruiz. 5. Okay, there I'll give you Carlos Ruiz. I'll give you him for Dallas because it's Dallas. I'll give you him for that.
Oh.
But not LA. Stefanelli passes it back. 60th minute, past the hour mark. Sean Johnson, goal kick. Does anyone play Dead by Daylight Mobile? 2-1 Philadelphia? You mean Philadelphia's beating Montreal, or you mean Montreal somehow winning 2-1? Io's coming on. Polo shirt. I do probably need a polo shirt or two. Bayern fans are lame, but Union Berlin, Hertha Berlin, Hamburg, Köln, Dortmund are lit. No, I think Donovan did, and I think Beckham brought it forward. So, yeah, I would agree with that. That was Philadelphia scoring second. Yes! Montreal's going 0-4. You love to see it. Montreal still ain't won a game, and they still haven't scored a goal from open play. They only scored a penalty. Montreal, delete your club.
Terrible.
You love to see it.
Terrible.
You love to see it. I just wish Ole Miss was in a tire fire just as bad. Carlos Ruiz left a good image here in MLS. Then Marco Papa had to come up and beat Miss Washington. Oh, yeah, Marco Papa was a loose cannon. True. Oh, you're talking. Yeah, that man definitely, yeah.
It's like El Toronto's trying to attack them. They're running after him.
My dad, I think what he was saying, Montreal sucks, but he didn't like the part where I crapped on Ole Miss. Because as long as he doesn't understand. As long as Ole Miss isn't playing Mississippi State, he wants Ole Miss to win. I see Ole Miss, Mississippi State just like I do Montreal, Toronto. It's hard for me to root for Ole Miss. I try to sometimes. I still don't like it. But the only thing is Ole Miss is from Mississippi. They are the same state. But I still see it the same way.
The reason I don't see it like you do is I grew up there and I have so many friends and family that's been either State or Ole Miss. That's what you did. You picked one or the other. Well, I picked the Bulldogs, but I always wanted the Rebels, Ole Miss to win, and
if they weren't playing State.
If they wasn't playing State.
Pizarro's off for Robbie Taylor. Canada's red. Montreal never. Maybe blue for the Whitecaps right now, but not for Montreal. Robert Taylor's on. Hey, Red Bulls scored a goal. Good for you.
He gave them wings.
63rd minute. Come on. Toronto's starting to calm down a little bit. After the goal, they kind of pulled off the gas, but they're starting to get back to where they need to be. Of course, Miami's chasing. I'm not saying they aren't. Montreal's a tin-pot club. I agree. Austin losing in Champions League was a disgrace. I agree. But at least Toronto wasn't in Champions League, because guess what? If Toronto would have made Champions League, they would have been on the opposite side of the bracket, and there could have been an Austin-Toronto Champions League final. That would have been nice. But Toronto didn't make Champions League, so I'm not too mad about it. It still is. Well, okay, no, I am, but only because Austin was. They did it to themselves. But if they would have went through and Toronto been in the Champions League with the way the draw actually happened, it would have benefited. I don't know if Toronto would have got through the first round, though, so who knows? I mean, I'm sure they would have. I don't know if they could have beat Real España. Honestly, I don't know. PSG's overrated. I agree. Atlanta 3-0. Jesus. Atlanta is back. Jeez. Will Man City finally win their first ever Champions League? Haaland looks to be unstoppable. No, they won't, because they have to play Bayern Munich. They would have to play the winner of Chelsea Real Madrid. I don't think they get past the semifinals. Yorgos Yakimakis scored for Atlanta. Nice defense. If that's a free kick, I swear to God. Okay, it's not good. Because that was a clean tackle. Io Akinola. 65th minute. Io shot right to calendar.
At least he tried.
At least, yeah.
And he did the shuffle.
Nice. PSG's a banner club. I agree. Tickets were $5 at 4 p.m. today for TFC. Well, that would make sense. Damn, that would have been a steal. Damn, that would have been a steal. I'm fine with being in freaking damn near sub-zero temperatures. City has Bayern. I'll start digging our graves. I would too. Alphonso Davies is going to rip City apart. Not if Haaland keeps scoring hat tricks. Do you notice that Bayern's only allowed 2 goals in the Champions League all season? I mean, they've been pretty solid. I mean, yeah, it's Erling Haaland, but sure. PSG is fraudulent, yes. Pineda's truly a sounder at heart, putting our sons in their place. Oh, yeah, he was the assistant coach until he left for Atlanta. Yeah, makes sense. Oh, Toronto has 1.31 expected goals, and we only have 1 goal. Agreed. See, I expected goals.
When does Toronto come on?
St. Louis?
Yeah.
St. Louis is already on. They started 7:30.
Okay.
So second half on Apple TV. So speaking of, what's happening in St. Louis? 0-0. Wonder if the Battlehawks won. Man City will win, but it'd be fine to lose against Real Madrid. No, it's going to be Chelsea. Chelsea's in chaos. Of course they're going to win the Champions League. They always do it when they're in chaos. You heard it here first. They'll find a way. They'll find a way. I mean, hell, if Roberto Di Matteo could win a Champions League, freaking Graham Potter could. Cervania playing forward. I know they drew to Everton. Don't. And that should be a free kick. Yep, free kick, TFC. Haaland and Davies should have a 50-meter pay-per-view race. Well, I mean, you're pretty much going to watch it during the Champions League. I'd say Davies wins that race. I'd put 100 on Alphonso Davies. I'm sure. I'd put 100 on Alphonso Davies. Dude's road runner. Meep meep. Acme. Haaland has scored 5 goals against Bayern during his time at Borussia Dortmund. Fair. But Champions League Bayern is different. '68th minute. Federico Bernardeschi with a free kick. Pops it in. Header! Goal! Goal! Mark Anthony K! Chests it in. 2-0 TFC. Yes! Federico Bernardeschi with an amazing free kick. K chests it in. Mark Anthony K with his 2nd of the season. Well needed. Now just hold on. Dos a cero. 2-0. Just chipped him. Beautiful. Woo-hoo. Cross in. Was it a header? Or I think it was a chest. It was a shoulder. Oh, no. I don't think that's it. It was more of a shoulder, but I don't think that's a... Bradley is playing. I mean, shoulder's not a handball.
No, it's not.
I don't think shoulder counts. It's more like here. See it? Yeah, more of a shoulder in, but I'll take it. 70th minute. Don't tell me they're going to look at it. And they are. Shit. VAR check. I guess they are going to call a shoulder a handball.
St. Louis has had 4 corner kicks to 0.
Nice. I don't think shoulder's a handball.
Possession 45, 55.
Nope, they are playing. Toronto gets the goal. 70th minute. 2-0, 2-0. Yep, Toronto should win. It's a shoulder. VAR don't like TFC. Yeah, you don't have to remind me twice. You don't have to remind me twice. I know VAR hates us. I'm surprised they gave it to us after they were checking. But we got it. 20 minutes. We should be able to hold the win. Should be.
I've seen them do worse.
They have been playing better this whole game, so.
They need to keep it going.
Nice, Richie. Richie. Nice. Bernardeschi. Nope. 19 minutes. First win of the season. You'd love to see it. 5 points. Victor Ulloa's coming on for Harvey Neville.
I think, right?
What?
If you won.
They would have 5 because they had 2 draws.
2 with the 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that would jump them up a little.
They would be in a playoff place.
Yeah, I looked at it today.
Did the Battlehawks win? Speaking of. Since. Three substitutes remaining for Miami in the 72nd minute. NYCFC fans are fed up with Talish Magno treating games like it's FIFA. I mean, I need to see what he did. Bernardeschi. Federico. Well, yeah, at least that assist gave me some freaking fantasy points. Philadelphia's down, red card by Carranza. Well, that's just idiotic. That's just idiotic. Sean Johnson plays it forward. Best performance of the season so far by TFC. This is what I want to see. Magno just dribbles and that's it. He never makes strikers runs. I would agree with that. It sucks that people in Vancouver didn't know who Alphonso Davies was until the World Cup. Also, casuals around the area didn't know he played for the Whitecaps. Vancouver has 3 football clubs. Whitecaps, Vancouver FC, and the CPL and Pacific, even though that's technically Vancouver Isle. They have 3.
Who did they play today?
Battlehawks.
Arizona or...
There's an Arizona team?
No. Who did they play today?
I have no idea who the Battlehawks played. I just knew they played. Clear the damn ball. Nice corner. Nice by Rosted. But yeah, it sucks that Vancouver didn't really... I mean, of course, the Vancouver Whitecaps fans knew Davies, but the city at large, that sucks. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Talos Magnos is playing like a Brazilian. 3-1.
They won 24-11.
Nice. They're still second in their division, which means they play a semifinal. There's a semifinal and a championship game. Who do you think wins the AC Milan versus Napoli quarterfinals? My heart wants AC Milan because I think Inter will beat Benfica, and I want an AC Milan-Inter derby in the semifinals, but I feel like Napoli's the better team with Kvaratskhelia.
It's on FX, ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
And now it says defenders 20, Battlehawks 12. That must be what's going on
Yeah,
now. It's
yeah.
in the third quarter.
Damn. Well, DC defenders
So
are
they
the
could
best.
go to 4-1, or they're going to go to 3-2.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the DC defenders are undefeated, and they have Jordan Ta'amu, who St. Louis had in 2020. DC is a good team.
They're 4-0.
Yeah, I'm saying they're a good team. But personally, I think that Napoli would beat. I still think Napoli. I think Napoli beats AC Milan. Kvaratskhelia. Sadly enough, if Napoli makes the final, Lorenzo Insigne is probably going to be like, damn, I left a year early for this shit show in Toronto.
Probably.
I wouldn't blame him, though. I feel like he may actually defoe us if that happens. I've basically said it won't, but if that happens, oh, yeah. Even if we're doing better, which, I mean, we do look like we are, but still got Killian in the final. Inter is whatever, though. You're right. Osimhen is on fire. Yes, he is. Whitecaps and Canucks are both well known in Vancouver. I remember watching the Whitecaps first game in 1974 on CBC. Yep. Philadelphia got a red card. Heard about that. Swingard Stadium Whitecaps. 76 minute. Miami, their last meeting with Toronto was a 1-0 win on September 30th at BMO Field last year. Toronto has not won a game since late August of 2022. But they may just finally win a game.
Unbelievable.
But they may just finally win a game for first time in 7 months?
Well, he pushed him down then.
Yeah, 7 months.
Somebody needs to get, dude, I'd get this dude right here.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's going to be on.
Somebody send him off.
Like his haircut. Slow.
City of Frauds in Europe.
He's got it shaved and got the pompadour and
Yeah.
the curve down.
Yeah. It's not a good haircut,
Like that
no.
45-degree angle.
It's not a good haircut.
It'd be good for a cleat to go off.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
Don't
Tell me
hurt
more.
Don't hurt nobody.
I was making a Grease reference.
No, I'm talking about me.
Yeah.
I just want the Toronto to hold on.
I hope so too. Empire Stadium was Whitecaps' first stadium, 30,000 people. Damn. Calling it now will be all Milan semifinal. Yeah, I mean, I could totally see it, and I kind of want it to happen. I want it to happen. But that would be awesome. I may just cover that even if Chelsea's playing the same day.
Great play.
Because that would be awesome. 77th minute. Oh, chips it over, but nothing. Eric got hot. I love it. And watch Real get back to the final. As I said, Chelsea's in crisis. Of course, they're going to win the Champions League. It's obvious. They shouldn't even have beat Dortmund and came back and pulled that off. You know. Are there rumors? There are rumors that Mo Salah wants to leave Liverpool in the summer. Could he go to MLS? He ain't going to MLS, but Firmino will. Nice. Nico Giacchini scores for St. Louis, 1-0. 1-0 St. Louis. If it's an all-Milan semifinal, I'm wearing the Inter jersey.
1-0, 34th minute.
Nico Giacchini. Ishmael Kone playing decent.
Giacchini, right foot shot from very close range. Man, if they go 4-0,
that's the best that an
crazy.
expansion team's ever done.
That's better than any team's been doing.
I mean,
I'm just joking, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, but they're top of the West. St. Louis is kicking ass. I agree. Ishmael Kone's playing decent at Watford, same as Johnston. And Taylor's down. 79th minute. My friend likes Milan, so I'm going to troll him when Inter's home leg. I think Salah could go back to Serie A. That I could see. I hope Napoli, honestly. I hope he goes to Napoli, frankly. You wouldn't go to Juve? Have the Atalanta? Atalanta or Atlanta? Oh, God. Portland's now dead. It's Atalanta, right? That is a good troll job. 79th minute. 10 minutes. TFC has a 2-goal lead. Come on. Huh. Interesting. That wasn't me. Okay. Okay. Atlanta jerseys are red as well. I see what you're doing. Wofford Stadium's a 10-minute drive from my mother's hometown, St. Albans. Nice. Venezuela's now in the lead 6-5. They're good. Bryce Duke is off for Kamashi. Ariel Lasater is coming on as well. Yeah, they are. Juve's doing it again. Why did Larea go back from Forest? Larea went back because Forest loaned him back. They didn't want him in the Premier League. They didn't think it was Premier League quality. I think they're wrong, but I'm glad that they are wrong. And I hope they keep him. I hope Forest stays up, I hope Forest stays up and they let us keep him. Because we need him. Bad. We don't have him. I like Guti. I like Kobe Franklin, but we're screwed. 80th minute. Then we got rid of Caden Chung, too. Milan's your favorite city, so you can't pick a team in Milan, even though you lean more towards Inter because I like blue, very small leaning. I honestly like both teams. I like a lot of the Serie A teams. Juve Merda. But other than that, I like Roma. I watch any Serie A game I can. But I like Roma. I like the Milans. I like Napoli. I really just like Serie A. But Juve Merda. 81st minute. Thanks for getting rid of Federico Bernardeschi, Juve. Shot. Oh, what a save, Calendar. That could have been 3. Juve was only cool when Ronaldo and McKennie were there. Exactly.
Did he touch it or just miss it?
He said he touched it. Goal, or I think he missed it. It's a goal kick. Union red card up 2-1, 81 minute. Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. I will admit, I liked Juve when Cristiano and McKennie were there, but now, no.
I don't know.
I think it should be a corner, honestly.
I think
it should be a corner.
I can't tell.
11 shots to 8, but TFC may just close this one out.
Man. At least he took the shot.
Juve became a shithole ever since Fetty left. Coincidence? I don't think so. Kobe Franklin went to the same high school as my friend in Scarborough, if you know what that is. Yep, Scarborough. Represent Scarbs, baby. Yeah. Damn, small world. 82nd minute. But yeah, no, it's not a coincidence that Juve became a shithole ever since Fetty came to Toronto. It's not a coincidence. Even though he could technically be suspended a month because he did take part in that financial cooking of the books that Juventus did. So Federico could possibly, depending on what decision they make, he could be suspended for a month at some point. I don't think he understood what was going down. I think they pulled him in. But I hope they don't make that decision to suspend all the players that either knowingly or unknowingly participated in the money laundering.
I don't think he meant to do that. That was a tough one.
Yeah. 83rd minute. Bernardeschi is an MLS 11. Yeah, he should be in the best 11. You think City will be punished by the Prem once their appeal process is completed? Yes, and I hope they are. Offside, goal not counted. I guess you're talking about Orlando. But yes, I think they will. I think City will be punished. They should be. 84th minute, 2-0. Throw in for TFC. Miami, 13 goals scored in the final 10 minutes. Larrea's down in the box, and that's a penalty, a free kick. Akinola down. Is that a slight free kick or a penalty? But there's a foul there. Could we make it 3? Let's see if he was in the box. They called the foul. Akinola gets pushed by Negri just outside of the box.
Man,
That's a free kick.
I don't know about all that, but okay.
Free kick.
He didn't mean to do nothing.
Garfield made ATL back where they belong. I agree with that. European basketball is more interesting than NBA basketball. That's just me. They really play defense these days. I would agree. Like, I still watch NBA more, but I do think European or country international basketball is more entertaining.
Uh-oh.
Free kick for TFC. They scored their last goal on a free kick. Federico popping it in.
Come on.
Can they do it again? Come on, Fetty. Federico Bradeschi over the bar slightly. He tried to do it himself.
Yep, he ran up on it.
If he kept that a bit lower, he would have scored. 85th minute. But for me personally, sound fair enough?
41st minute, 1-0.
Sound fair enough?
STL, yes.
Remember that scene on Wolf of Wall Street?
Oh, yeah.
Sound fair enough?
Oh, man.
You finally found a broker on Wall Street that you can trust, who can consistently make you money. Sound fair enough? Pass the post. That's going to be a corner, 86th minute. But, I mean, you got to admit, him selling that dude Kodak stock was actually a good call at that moment.
Oh, yeah.
But I think that was part of the scam, is that they give you good stocks and then they make you trust them and then give you penny stocks.
Yeah, you go for the long game.
NBA players are more so social media players these days. Anybody that comes after Trae Young in the draft or NBA entry. Also, everyone's so selfish and don't play team basketball. I agree with that. Montreal's in shambles because of Saputo. Yes, because he sold all their best players. He got rid of their coach, who was pretty much the Lane Kiffin of MLS, frankly. That's the way I like to put it because, again, I see Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Montreal, Toronto in a very similar light. So that's the way I see it. Legitimately, though, I can see the similarities. But, yeah, they got rid of their coach, got rid of their best players, and Montreal, they don't like money. Kobe did not warn James Harden in the playoffs to see a bunch of talented kids not want to contribute and be so selfish. Fair. What if Hulk Hogan actually accepted the George Foreman grill instead of George Foreman? Wait, Hulk Hogan could have been? Interesting. So it could have been Drake and Josh about the Hulk Hogan grill instead of the... Oh, interesting. Moneyball. Portland's coming back. 4-1 Atlanta. Yeah, no. 4-1. They ain't coming back. I'm going to guess the game's like 5 minutes left, just like the Toronto. Fetty, what the hell?
They keep messing around, dude. They're trying to lose.
Stream the Champions League final.
It could be tied.
I probably will because I think TFC plays 6:30 that night, and the Champions League final's like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I should be able to do both. Even if it goes to extra time and penalties, I should be able to do both separately. So, yeah. And same with the Europa League and Conference. 20 minutes extra time tonight.
They're just trying to...
TFC is doing it again. They don't want to play defense for longer than 80 minutes, do they? Jesus Christ.
No, I mean, literally, if things went right, it could be 2-0. They've been down right there for the last 6 minutes.
I mean, it still is 2-0, so.
I get it, but it's ridiculous.
I agree.
This is when you even get quicker.
They still played a damn good game, though. This is still their best performance of the year. They've grown into it, so I'm not.
last 5 years.
Okay.
2-0.
I'd say last 3. Let's be. Team USA didn't win all those gold medals by playing selfishly. They all understood team basketball was the sure way to win. I agree with that. But, see, that's why USA is getting upset sometimes now in basketball. No. You can keep Mavinga. He may want to come back to Toronto. You can keep him, though. Keep him. I like Ralsted and
All right.
Hedges. SKC scored a goal. Damn. 89th minute. Victor Vasquez coming on for 2 minutes. Just don't get hurt because we need you next week because, well, 4 players on an international break playing for Canada. Federico Bernardeschi for Victor Vasquez. Let's go, Victor. Montreal equalized 2-2. They still only have 1 point. We have 5. Mind the gap. Mind the gap.
45 plus 1, 1-0.
St. Louis.
So they got
What'd you
one
say?
more minute.
Don't disrespect a Toronto legend like that, Logan. I'm glad he's home. Respect. Respect.
You gotta show fucking respect.
Respect. Respect.
You gotta show fucking respect.
Rapid's the only team who hasn't scored yet. Damn. Even Montreal scored before y'all. Jesus. Richie, in the 90th minute, that's out, but only stoppage time. Cool. 1992, Croatia was beating the Dream Team after a quarter. If Yugoslavia didn't break up, they would have beaten the Dream Team. 4 minutes of stoppage time. They can't blow it here.
Unbelievable.
4
minutes.
minutes.
What happened? I've been watching it.
I didn't think it was 4 minutes. Luckily, it's
People
only...
should have to bet on the minutes, not the game, because that's some bullshit. 4 minutes.
They don't like us, do they? Atlanta 5-1 over Portland. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Atlanta's back. Yeah, Atlanta's back. Red Bulls in the lead 2-1. Oh, my God. Didn't expect that. Red Bulls have scored. Victor Vasquez to take the corner. 3 minutes to go. Almada's going crazy. I mean, he did win a World Cup now, did he? Thiago Almada is a World Cup champion. Of course, technically he's the best player in the league. Who else has a World Cup medal? Who's his age? I mean, of course, there's older guys who probably do.
Defenders 28, Battlehawks 12, 10 minutes, 10:31 left.
Joao Klaus just scored for St. Louis, 2-0.
Oh, man. Let me get off this window.
How many points does Vancouver have? 0. Oh, wait, no. No, they beat Dallas. They have 3. Sorry, my bad. They beat Dallas. No. Or was it a draw?
45 with 3 minutes. 45. That was in the
45th and 3rd.
Yeah, it was 45 plus 1. Now it's plus
San
3.
Jose sucks. And Toronto's going to somehow lose to San Jose next week.
And it's 2-1.
Just know. Because St. Louis is playing San Jose right now. Toronto plays them next week, and we're going to somehow lose. Just wait.
Then we'll know who would win between...
Well, Toronto's playing San Jose in San Jose.
You can't say that. I was joking.
I know. I'm just saying. And besides, Toronto will have 4 of their big players, in their eyes, gone for Canada.
If they lose, that'd even be better for St. Louis. 5-0. When do they play them?
No, they play Toronto in July in Toronto.
Oh.
I'm talking about San Jose plays Toronto next week.
Oh, I got you.
Toronto's last win was on August 27th, a 2-0 over Charlotte, and it looks like their next win will be a 2-0. 9 matches in MLS since 7 months. Thiago Andrade scored. 3-1 NYCFC. What the hell are you doing, Richie? Sean Johnson on it. 93rd minute. 1 more minute to go. Toronto can hold. Croatia plays Wales on Saturday. I think y'all will win. Italy plays on Thursday and Sunday against England and Malta. And if that England-Italy video does well and review a live stream with the Italians, I'll do Italy-Malta. If it doesn't, I'll be looking at the freaking analytics. 94th minute.
Are you watching St. Louis live?
I'll be watching in my room second half.
Okay.
But as I'm doing the review and after. 94th minute, 30 seconds to go. I will be live Thursday for Italy-England. Sunday I won't be on for because I'm putting Pachuca in timeout after what they did against Motagua, so nothing on Sunday. Monday, maybe Monday or Tuesday, I'll have the jersey in for TFC, so there'll be a jersey unboxing, but that'll be an uploaded video. Thursday will be my next stream. No stream tomorrow unless I choose to just do a just chatting, shoot the breeze, but I don't think I will. Or maybe the Raptors, but Vasquez hasn't passed out yet. He just came on. Why are you disrespecting Victor Vasquez?
Okay, that should be it.
That's it. Goal kick. Ron, the Italian Stallion wants TFC to win the gold medallion.
The gold
Medallion. My precious. That's 2-0 full-time TFC. First 3 points of the season. 5 points in a playoff spot. I'll check, but I think they are. Lovely.
Good.
TFC wins 2-0. Their first win since August 27th. It's been a while. A long while. But they finally done it. 7 months, they finally won. TFC wins. Mark Anthony K and Jonathan Osorio with the 2 goals. You love to see it. With that being said, if you like the stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send super chats and live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in play. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you within the hour for the review of this game. And I'm happy. Let's go. I'm Ron and I'm out. Peace. See you later.